Right guys, I'm back. Come give you a little BTC update quickly. Now we've hit that 60k. I've been looking for this region for a long time. I was looking at 62k, but we've sort of came down to 60k, which is fine. We've got this weekly range, and so we get the wick down, close back into the weekly range, which is a nice sign. And so this is, I'll show you how I've got my levels. I've got a few levels on the chart here, but I was looking for this 62. We ended up hitting the 60. Yeah, so if I take that away, come back onto the daily time frame, came down to the weekly range low, getting a nice bounce now. Could this be a nice pivot low for Bitcoin here? I like the look of it. We'll see. Time will tell. If we bring up, got a bit of a daily range here. So this is what I've been trading these last sort of couple days. So I've been buying some spot BTC down here, and I've been looking to try and get into a leverage position. So what we've done, we've come up, made this low, made a high, made this, for me it's a daily range. Now I was mainly looking for this daily range, come down here, take the low, and then trade it back up to the high. Now where did I take one? So we've sort of came down. I didn't take a long round here. I was waiting for a nice acceptance back into the range. I think I ended up taking a long around here. We ended up getting a move up, but eventually I got stopped out. So yeah, so my long idea was from this from the range lows after taking out the lows, or the 1618. So I'm looking at this bit of like a A, B, C correction. And we've came down into the 1.618 nicely on the weekly range low. I mean, I didn't take the long from here just because the confluence wasn't massive. Plus we had the golden pocket. 1 second. We had this golden pocket slightly lower. I mean, could have took this, but I was waiting. I was more waiting for a bit of a sign of strength. So my sign of strength again, I was looking for the same type of trade, so acceptance back into the range low, this daily range. It lined up a bit nicer today because if we just bring this volume from the high down to the low, we had this value area low lining up with the range low as well. I mean, there was two ways you can look at this. I was looking at it as like, you could look for the short here and continuation down, but breaching this and coming up above it, that for me was a sign of strength, and that's what mainly I was looking for. Wasn't really too interested in a short trade here. So that's what I've done. So I've taken this long trade that I'm in. I'm looking for this sort of midpoint of the range point of control, so not too much higher for possibly a nice TP1. But ultimately, I'm looking back up to the range high where we could possibly look for a swing failure pattern trade. Other than that, there's not too much more. Let me bring up my key levels. Got a daily up here, but I mean, I'd probably rather see this high get taken. So yeah, above that, I'm looking back towards sort of 78, 79,000. And a nicer target would be the weekly range, the weekly midpoint of the range at around 86. Obviously, that's a bit far away at the minute. But for me, this is sort of, we are now slightly seeing a sign of strength here on Bitcoin. So that would be nice to see continue. If we are to put in a nice pivot low down here, what I was looking for. The only thing that puts me off is I still see a lot of people on X sort of claiming they're buying the low and they're still bullish. So that's the only thing that sort of put me off a little bit, but I'm not going to take it too much into consideration. At the end of the day, I'm looking at the chart, so that's the only thing that matters. But yeah, so yeah, first sign of strength here on Bitcoin. Let's see if we can hold this 67k region, and if we do, my next target is going to be these highs after this midpoint of the range, but mainly looking for these highs to get taken again. Right, that was just a quick update. Is this the start of the bull market? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll go from here. Peace, guys.